Thank you very much. And my name is Sam Hitt, and I'm a concerned citizen with a long time interest in the NEPA process. And just to remind us all that NEPA is a charter for the protection of our environment, passed in 1969. It's really the software that we have in our democracy to avoid tragic mistakes, to make informed decisions, and to create a future for our children that is long-term and sustainable. And key to the implementation of NEPA, as contained in the implementing regulations, is this phrase that I think everyone should keep in mind, that public involvement shall occur to the fullest extent possible. This is legal language, to the fullest extent possible. Now, to me that means not a highly managed process like we're having tonight, where we're limited for 5 minutes to make our dog and pony show. No. It's when we sit down with the drafters of this document, with the people who are putting together this project, who are making key decisions every day, and discuss and sit at the table with and have access to the information that is behind the words. So we really can be informed citizens. So we really can exercise this function of directing our democracy, of not just being pawns, and not just being little cogs in the machine, but actual actors with a great deal of power. I have reviewed somewhat the supplemental draft environmental impact statement, and as in most cases, there is an emphasis on the direct impacts, but there's very, very little discussion of the indirect impacts or the cumulative impacts. These are key to the environmental consequences that have to be evaluated. So I would urge that this document be reformatted, and that every time there is an issue, cumulative indirect impacts are discussed, as many other agencies do in their NEPA process, so the public really has a chance to evaluate, particularly the cumulative impacts. Now, we can't just rely on local government and state agencies and others to respond to letters and inquiries about what they think the cumulative impacts would be. No. We have to, the laboratory and citizens have to go out and seek out that information. We can't just be passive recipients. And I did not see that in the current document. Also key to NEPA is the evaluation of alternatives. There's 3 alternatives being evaluated in this case. I think a very reasonable alternative would be to look in detail at abandoning the current structure and not building the new structure. That's more than just no action, which is required by the regulations. That's actually an affirmative alternative that would implement, I think, what would be the desire of most taxpayers in this country, and of course many people in this room. So I think that's about it. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.